Hey everyone, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Desiree.
And we're bringing you this week's Rising Tide West Coast Swing Guide.
This week on the guide, we're continuing with our June tune-up, where we work with you to get your West Coast swing dancing a little better for the better weather. We're on our second of our guides in this series, and so we talked about advanced timing last time, and now we're going to talk about the whole arm's length worth of technique. So what that means is we're first going to talk about handhold, an effective handhold for leading and following West Coast swing in terms of our independent positioning of the hand, and then we're going to talk about what to do with our arms from a lead-follow perspective. Again, independent, individual body movement and positioning. So let's start with our leader's handhold.
Yeah, so for leaders, I think about sticking my middle and ring fingers together. That forms a shelf where my follower's hand can sit. From there, my index finger is resting on the outside of the follower's hand. This allows me to create lateral connection if needed. Then my pinky is out of the way and my thumb is most definitely out of the way.
Yeah, no crap closet pinching, that's great. So for followers, what Matt is doing, or what a leader would be doing with this handhold, is to create a nice shelf with a little bit of tension in the fingers. So we're not worrying about the fingers being too tight, keeping them open. And the followers also likewise creating a little bit of openness, not quite pinched, but a nice little shelf that starts with the big knuckle and continues with the smaller knuckle. So we've got this little shelf that we're able to click onto the shelf holder. We also don't want to keep our elbows up here, our wrists up and our elbows straight, but we want to relax our wrists and then create a little bit of extension here as well. Again, the fingers are not clenched around my leader, but I am giving some tension there. If I don't, I'll just simply fall out of the handhold.
Working our way up the arm, talking about the arms themselves. For leaders, we've probably heard that our arms should be relaxed in West Coast swing, which is true. However, one point that I did want to touch on, just because I think there's often a lot of confusion around this, particularly for leaders, is the idea of keeping our arms short. Lots of us have probably heard that feedback, and so we wanted to just touch on how to do it properly. So it feels differently in your body and uses different muscles to resist the release of your arm versus pulling back on your arm. So if you're pulling back, that's using a lot more of your bicep and your actual arm muscles. Versus if you're preventing the release of your arm, that's your lat muscles and your back muscles keeping your arms from extending.
And that's what we want for our followers as well. We want our arms connected to our body so that from the handhold that we just talked about, we can connect with our leader body to body as well. So one way to really gauge that as a follower is to take the arms up overhead oneself, maybe create that handhold, arms up overhead, and then wait until we can't see our arms in our periphery anymore and bring them back to where we can. That is about the space and time in which we would need to have our arms be. So we can look at a left side pass with an inside turn. If I don't have that frame, can't follow my leader. If I have just an iron bar, really uncomfortable to dance, actually can't follow my leader all that well instead. So what we like to do for our followers to engage that frame is shake the arms out and take the shoulders up in a stretch, all the way back in a stretch, and all the way down. Now this is going to feel a little artificial, but your arms should still be able to swing independently. I want you to just from here take a deep breath to, without totally breaking the frame, release that tension. At that point, I want you to kind of gift your arms to your leader. So my leader would ask for my arms. From here, if we do that turn again, right, I've got a nimble, responsive, and connected frame to my leader.
That was your guide. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and check out our website and online store, link in the description.